everyone, we are here reporting our work on a digital storytelling project on the film entitled Victoria and Abdul. We base our storytelling on analysis on the film by Ruth V. Walker of Missouri State University in the Journal of Intergenerational Relationships, Volume 16, Number 4. This film highlights the transformative impact of the Queen Victoria's relationship with Abdul Karim, Indian Muslim servant 44 years younger than her. Queen Victoria is played by Judi Dench, while Abdul Karim is played by Ali Fazal, a Muslim actor from India. Directed by Stephen Frears and written by Lee Hall, the film is based on the book The True Story of the Queen's Closest Confidant by Shrabani Basu in 2017, which was written after a thorough investigation of journals, diaries, interviews with descendants, and other historical documents housed in the Royal Archives. Although based on a well-researched book, the film admits that the opening of the film that it is based on true events mostly, acknowledging the liberties that are often taken when history is told through a Hollywood lens. Abdul won the attention and favor of the Queen when he kissed her feet while working as a waiter during the Queen's Golden Jubilee in 1887. She noted to other members of her household that she found him handsome, and he was quickly promoted through the ranks from his initial beginnings at the bottom of the household staff hierarchy. The age, gender, class, and cultural differences between Queen Victoria and Abdul served to draw them together rather than keep them apart, much to the chagrin of the royal family and household. Both characters saw the other as more than their respective positions. Although he held her in the highest esteem as Empress of India, he did not allow his reverence to lead to the condescension regularly exhibited by members of the royal family and household. In return, she viewed and treated Abdul as more than a lower-class Muslim servant from India. Throughout their 40 years relationship, we watch as Abdul moved from Queen's servant to her teacher, to her friend, and ultimately to her son.
At the beginning of the film, we are introduced to a Queen who has been reduced to life where she is just going through emotions. During a conversation with Abdul, she said, "Everyone I really loved has died and I just go on and done. What is the point, Abdul?" She confided in him and shared how devastated she was by the loss of her husband and previous confidant, John Brown. She also noted how dissatisfied she was with the relationships she had with her children. Ultimately, Abdul felt the father's loss left in her life, but he also helped her see what her purpose in life is without them. Abdul introduced her to a world of new information by sharing his religion and culture with her, and he encouraged her to enjoy the things she liked, dancing and singing. The enjoyment the Queen received from their relationship helped her ignore the negative response of the members of her household, who sought to control her behavior and maintain the status quo as she began her transformation due to Abdul's influence on her life. Both characters were shown to diverge from the age-related expectations associated with their respective ages. Although older adults are typically viewed as wise, Abdul's role as the Queen's spiritual teacher, Wahyuningsih, demonstrated that she viewed him as a valuable source of knowledge even though he was young adult. He taught her Urdu as well as teachings from the Quran. The Queen also backed stereotypes by demonstrating that as an older adult, she could not to learn new information, but that she was more accepting of cultural, racial, and class difference than the younger members of her family and household. This was a departure from the negative age-related stereotypes Queen Victoria that was shown to embody at the beginning of the film prior to her relationship with Abdul. Both Victoria and Abdul resist accusations from the royal family and household regarding their relationship, although their relationship is encouraged rather than limited by their difference. The power struggle that resulted from her family and household was exacerbated by those differences. As their relationship develops and Abdul is given more responsibility and prestige, there was increased tension between the Queen and those closest to her, son, Prime Minister, physician, and household staff. Her son, physician, and the Prime Minister repeatedly confront the Queen with information designed to break her trust in and affection for Abdul. However, these repeated attempts are shut down by the Queen, who remains devoted to her relationship with Abdul. She continues to do so even when her son, physician, and Prime Minister threatened to have her certified insane and removed from office.
In response to strong opposition, but the book gives us more insight by noting that she dismissed these attempts as a form of racial discrimination against Abdul Basu 2017. Without this information, the viewers is left questioning Abdul's trustworthiness due to the lack of transparency in how the story was told on screen, which might interfere with how they ultimately feel about their relationship. The focus on the potential exploitation of the Queens by Abdul ignores the negative impact their relationship has on Abdul. Although he gains prestige, land, and money, he also endures a significant amount of discrimination and is at the beck and call of the Queens, who can send him back to India at any time. Disclosing over all his experience with discrimination may be a reflection of the director's desire to keep the film a light-hearted drama by showing some of these instances in a humorous light, changing Abdul's fight to be more authentic, or a reflection of the fact that Abdul Karim's diary itself omitted any reference to discriminatory treatment. The beauty of the relationship between Queen Victoria and Abdul was the reciprocity of affection and devotion between them. There was a relationship based on mutual needs. She needed a friend and he needed a bigger purpose. Abdul became the son she wished she had, and for the first time in Abdul's life, he was valued and respected. This relationship was made possible because of their difference in age, culture, religion, and class, not in spite of it.
From Abdul's character, we learn about pride, survival, and gentleness. While being in a foreign country with different people and culture, Abdul is able to maintain their identity and values as an Indian Muslim man. He is even able to persuade and influence the Queen of Britain to accept him the way he is, as well as to learn more about his country and religion. The Queen's acceptance and admiration may come from Abdul's bravery, gentleness, and well-articulated speech. Despite the fact that he is just a servant from the Queen's colony, their relationship even grows better and better while the other royal members show jealousy to him. As depicted in the film, Abdul does what the Quran says.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا اركعوا واسجدوا واعبدوا ربكم وافعلوا الخير لعلكم تفلحون. You who have believed, bow and prostrate and worship your Lord and do good that you may succeed. Surat number 22, Al-Hajj or the Pilgrimage, verse 77. This verse teaches us how doing good deeds or kindness equals worshipping God Himself. There are more than 200 verses in the Quran stating God's commands of good deeds.
Inspired by Abdul Karim's character in the film, we believe that we must be proud of our identity as Muslims. However, we must show this pride in a gentle way, without underestimating others from other religions and backgrounds. As shown in the film, although he is in the foreign country of non-Muslim, he is able to keep his faith and even influence the Queen to correctly understand Islam, the Muslims, and the Indians. In the film, he may be accepted by the Queen alone, but it is enough to praise a person who has the highest heretical power in the empire to show the beauty of Islam to non-Muslims, while other Allah members do not like his presence. Abdul is still capable of controlling his emotions and focuses only on the Queen who accepts his as well. Upon this inspiration, we will keep our faith as Muslim wherever we are. We may be destined one day to go to a non-Muslim country like the UK, but we promise to act as good Muslim as exemplified by Abdul in the film. As teacher candidates, we promise to pass down the Muslim pride to our Muslim students. As for non-Muslim students, we will show our respect to them and their religious beliefs. In terms of teaching and caring, we put them all, Muslim and non-Muslim students, equally without discrimination.